Welcome back everyone, Phoenix 3 here, and we're going to be doing some more Pokemon trading card game online. We're 2 days before the street release of Guardians Rising, which is a set I'm looking forward to, so I can work on my other Pidgeot-GX deck. But just for the meantime, we're going to play, Quad Pidgeot, since that seems to be a new thing to do. You throw 4 halfway decent attackers in the deck, maybe have another Pokemon that can do something, and you just spam hammers and energy denial. That's kind of what we're going to do here. Hopefully we win the coin flip, and we don't, but that's nothing new. This looks like it's going to be some kind of Vileplume deck, which means we're not going to be able to quad very well. But we get a Pokemon to start with. We can get another Pidgeot down, and energy on the active. But we know that's going away. I don't think we want to get end already. I mean, we like our hand. This is also the reason why I kind of stopped playing online, because I got tired of going against just constant Vileplume decks. Alright, we got Enhanced Hammer. I guess that really depends on what we draw next, because I have no problem just playing a Hex Maniac and ending our turn on that, play the Enhanced Hammer. Make it to where he has to hit us. I mean, if this is just Decidueye, then I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to play Pidgeot, play another Pidgeot. So we got all 4 of our Pidgeots. So as you see, we're complete degenerates here. We prize the puzzle versus Seeker. Looks like we have all of our stadiums. Got everything. Pokemon Center Lady, didn't know that was in here. Okay. We prize a Team Flare Grunt or 2. I might actually increase that to 4. I think that's the correct way to run it. So it looks like everything is there in the deck that we could want. I'm kinda don't want to play the hammer yet, because I want to get a mirror move, because that's really how we're going to beat this deck, is mirror move. And then when he hits us, we'll discard his energy, try to find a max potion, energy, and then go from there. So our hand is good. It looks like he is going to hit us. He doesn't play the end because he doesn't assume we don't have anything. That isn't entirely true. And here comes the Vileplume. Okay, so he opts to not hit us with anything. That sucks. Alright, well, it's time for cards to go away. Doesn't want to do anything to us, that's fine. We have an energy DCE. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll just end our turn. Start working on this Decidueye here. He can do that to us a couple more times. We're fine with that. I mean, I guess at this point, we probably want to keep this out of play. So, 80 and start working on these Decidueye. Hopefully that's something we can use. A Team Flare Grunt. Not the best we could want, but kind of have it. Okay, so I'm probably going to spend our Versus Seekers on Hex Maniacs here. We can do one more turn of that, but I don't think we want to risk it. He doesn't have any energy, otherwise he would have played it. So we are going to grab our Hex Maniac. We have a Sycamore in our hand, should we need it. Play that. Put an energy here on this Pidgeot. And we're going to start working on some Decidueye. If we hit a puzzle piece, which is what I hope I do, there was one prize, so I was hoping I hit it, then we're going to get some things back. So we're going to see what he's going to take. If he takes energy, we've got Team Skull Grunt, so that's going to go away for sure. We have an energy there. Let's see, energy. Yep. He's probably going to concede the game right now. So here's our puzzle piece. Now this area is a little difficult because I was going to. I mean, he doesn't knock us out. If we get heads with this Crushing Hammer, then we're going to play the Team Skull Grunt. Alright, so we didn't do that. I find it in our best interest to just... Actually, it might be in our best interest to just get rid of the energy. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Can't play another supporter. Should probably just save the puzzle pieces. I really want to hit. I mean, we need to hit these cards, I think. We have a Sycamore, so it's not like we really care if we miss anything. Okay. And we continue to do quad Pidgeot. But as you see, like, cards now are just so powerful that you can play a quad deck with anything you want and you're good. So our opponent's playing a completely degenerate deck. We too are also playing a completely degenerate deck. So there's a Shaman for a setup. It's not going to matter because we got a Silent Lab. Hopefully he forgets that. Nope. He's got his Stadium to replace ours. Trainer's Mail. Double Ball. He's probably going to go for the Vileplume now. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't. Another Rowlet. We've got 50 on us. Yeah, that's actually a good move too. He knocks us out with Shaman. It just sucks because we're not seeing our Fighting Fury belts. We could have avoided that whole thing. That's got 60 left. We can continue to snipe around that. Ideally, I don't want to see a Shaman come up. I mean, I suppose we could Team Skull Grunt him again. I'm not necessarily opposed to that idea. We played, what? Oh, 2 hammers. We got 1 in our hand. Okay, what's it going to be, buddy? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I mean, right now, he has no reason to... I didn't want to see another hammer come out. But that's okay. We got a Silent Lab. That's going to help us. We've got stuff. So 80, 20. This Decidueye is going down eventually. I don't know why he put the energy on the one that's going to die. So probably start working on this Rowlet right here. He can hit us once, maybe. We've got a max potion, so we can definitely do something. If we get a Lysander, I think we're going to pull out this one here. Maybe not. Probably just stall him. Ooh, a Hex Maniac. I really don't want to play this Parallel City just yet. I think I'm going to. What does he discard? The Shaman, and he's not going to discard the Decidueye. That's the right side, right? Yeah. There's no way he discards the Decidueye. He's going to discard the Shaman and the, yeah. Because right now his win condition is the Decidueye, so. We could play the Hex Maniac. That doesn't really do anything for us, but give us one turn to stall. How many Versus Seekers have we played? We've only played one Versus Seeker. So, sure, get it out of our hands so we don't draw it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. How many of his stadiums has he played? 3. He's got 1 left. We got our Enhanced Hammer. That's his last stadium. So we have lost the Stadium War. There's no way we can put any more stadiums down. We only played 3. And he concedes. The power of quad decks. You don't actually have to play the game with your opponent. You just remove all their energy and you win. Alright, let's see if we can get another match going. Okay. This here looks like a this is gonna be super degenerate if it's a we lost the coin flip again. If this here is quad Lapras, this is gonna be interesting. It's clearly some kind of water deck. Well, this means if we do see a basic, we're not going to get a good hand. Okay, well, I'll take that back. I think that's the first time I've had that happen where I've mulliganed a bunch and have actually got a good hand. If I was going first, this would be so good. So what's more degenerate than quad Lapras? Like, how do we win that match? Like, it's probably not even quad Lapras. I don't even want to say that. But I think we do the same thing. We discard all of their energy. Team Magma. Anything that comes. Oh, it's Gyarados. We win Gyarados. We are big birds. We don't lose the fish. So the most damage he can do to us is, well, what does Gyarados do? Is it 20 for every damage on the Magikarp, or is it 30? Because he has to evolve one of them. He's probably going to evolve this one, because it's got the Lucky Helmet. So, but the thing is we've got Featherlance here on Pidgeot. We Lysander a Gyarados, and or a Magikarp, and we knock out 2 of them. Like, that's what we do. So what I'm probably going to do is put a Pidgeot on my bench and put this energy on it. Keep this one here active just for the mirror move, and set up a play where we can potentially have, well, never mind. This is why you don't get used to your hand, people, because you might not ever get the chance to play. Like, that was a very good hand. I'm actually a little annoyed with that. And is why I can't wait for N to leave the format. But our hand doesn't look that much worse, I guess. Oranguru. Sure. We're gonna bounce his stadium, put a solid lab out. So all of our Pidgeots there. We got all our hammers. We got one of these prized. We got a max potion prize. We once again have a puzzle prize. Okay, we got a versus seeker. We have all of our stadiums. A Hex Maniac is prized, I think. Yep. The only supporter in our hand is a Team Flare Grunt. So I really don't know what's in this deck, but we got a Team Skull Grunt prize, Team Flare's prize. Yeah. Actually, I'm thinking an Oranguru might not be a bad idea for this deck. So we are going to... I really want to keep that DCE safe. So we're just going to do that and end our turn. We got a max potion in our hand with an energy, so when this thing eventually comes to hit us, we're good. The only thing that's annoying is we lost the Fighting Fury Belt, which would have been on this active Pidgeot, because then the Gyarados wouldn't be able to knock us out. Don't know what this Ultra Ball is going to find. It might be another Gyarados or another Shaman, but more likely it's going to be a Gyarados. Because full retaliation is 10 plus 30, I think. 3, 6, 9, 12. Right? Oh, he's got the Kukui as well. That can complicate things, actually. Oh, it's 30 plus what? Okay, what does he do? I'm pretty sure he has a supporter in his hand or a way to find one. Alright. 30 plus 30 more damage. Use damage counter on each of your bench Magikarp. That's Sky Return. Gyarados is probably coming out now. I would like to see, well, a Lysander's not going to matter. But Team Skull Grunt will, or Team Flare Grunt. I really wish I could just pop both of these things right now. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to play Team Skull Grunt. We are going to attach 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That knocks us out, I think. So we're going to do that. It's 30 plus 30. Team Magma, yep. So we have a multi-prize knockout this term coming up. We're going to take out the 2 Magikarp. And that's going to make it hard for him to do something because he's going to have another turn where he can't evolve anything. And we're going to do it again next turn. So here comes the Shaman coming down. He can only have 3 Magikarp in play. Which sucks because I really want to hit this. But if we can keep the Gyarados out of play or the Magikarps from hitting the board, then we should be good. Here comes another Magikarp. I would love to top deck a Fighting Fury Belt. Okay, well that doesn't matter. I mean, do we just play the Sycamore and try to hit something, or do we not take that chance to get rid of the energy? We're gonna get rid of the energy. And it doesn't matter if we play that max potion or not, so. Nope. That's a matchup we usually win. Surprise Lysander came out of nowhere. I mean, if I could just go first, that would help so much. Once again, a halfway decent hand I don't mind having, but I know we're not going to be able to keep it, which sucks. Evolutions. I guess it's not too bad. He can keep his energy off the board. I'm gonna give it one turn for sure to see what my opponent does. I don't see the reason to immediately Sycamore all of this away. But I mean, that's assuming we get to even keep our hand. I mean, ideally, I want to play the Nest Ball to grab a Pidgeot, put down a Fighting Fairy Belt on the active, and I guess end the turn on that. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing a Team Skull Grunt. Don't think I would necessarily mind that, but we don't see that. We get to keep our hand, which is nice. So we got all of our Pidgeots, all of our hammers, missing an enhanced hammer, which is going to matter. We have another puzzle piece prize. They can't seem to stay out the prizes. We prize what? One Sycamore, two Team Flare Grunts. Prize that. So yeah, our prizes are pretty much consistent. We're getting the same thing prized every single game, it looks like. We will do that. I really don't want to play. I don't want to play that Sycamore. I can't afford to give up 2 Versus Seekers in a puzzle. That's actually the reason why I don't like playing Sycamore. Hopefully this is an N he hits. And the reason I wanted the Team Skull Grunt was because we would have removed that from his hand. He's playing something. Shaman. So what's the Psychic? Espeon? Probably. Parallel City, don't care about that. And there it is. Hopefully we hit like an enhanced hammer. Would be cool. We got Max Potion, Mirror Move. Okay, Psyche is Garbodor. Garb's not going to matter. 90, 120. He still doesn't knock us out. We will put that there. Fighting Fury Belt on this Pidgeot. What does he have? Kukui does plus 10. I don't think I mind playing this in. No, I don't. Gonna bump his stadium. Looking for some energy disruption. We're not seeing it, but we'll mirror move him for 100. And if he hits us again, that's gonna knock out his Umbreon. So let's see your hammers, bro. Let's see those hammers. Yveltal. We can completely suppress Yveltal if we get things with our hammers right. So it looks like he's just playing straight Parallel City. Energy Evolution. He hits us for 90. He's probably gonna put 30 more on this Pidgeot. I think we let him have that one. And then we're gonna drop the max potion on the active heal. And we pretty much got a Lysander anywhere we want it. There's the hammer. We knew he had him. Strafe into what? Yveltal? Oh, you can choose not to activate it? Okay. Max potion. I mean, we kind of have to. And a strafe for 40 is still super good, in my opinion. We play an N because why not? Ooh. Team Skullgrunt. I like that. Sure. Straight for 40, right? If I do get the chance to drop a Feather Lance on something, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put 20 on that Shaman. That's because that'll always be in knockout range for Mirror Move. Or Feather Lance, for that matter. Energy on Yveltal. Another hammer coming down. He gets heads. Hopefully I can flip that well once he got his prizes. And let's get that energy out your hand, buddy. He has another hammer. Okay, so we see what he's got. We see what he's working with. Guess what? Surprise mirror move. Okay, now you guys might be asking why I'm not playing my Crushing Hammer, and that's because it's really one of those cards I want to play in a situation where it matters a little bit more. Like right now, I can get an energy off of something if I get heads, and it's not going to be that effective because I really don't know what he wants to swing with. Like you really want to save him for things like Yveltal that can get really big quickly. This Umbreon here is also possibly a threat. The only reason I say it isn't is because if he hits us with anything, we can Lysander, Mirror Move it, knock it out. So his energy, well, he's got the Pokemon Center Lady now, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, he heals this? It's not active, right? No, he should have healed it from that. We're at 60. We've got 150. I mean, we're good. See, this is why you save your Crushing Hammers, because they combo really well with Enhanced Hammer. So your ideal play will be something like play Crushing Hammer first. If you get the heads, then you probably want to discard the Darkness off of this one because you can do that. But it works the same way on Yveltal as well, which in my opinion is a better Pokemon to save it for. So we will hit him back for 40. And I also have this Sycamore in my hand, so I want to wait to where this Pidgeot has lethal damage on it, then go in and hit it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I want to avoid this Pidgeot going down to 100. Team Skullgrunt would have been really good to have here too, on a fresh hand like that. Sylveon-GX would be good too, bounce those back. So Darkness coming down. Umbreon has a 2 energy or tree cost. Alright, he's grabbed his final hammer. He'll probably play it. Okay, so he's at 50% on his hammers, which is of course incredibly average in terms of odds, but you know how Pokemon is sometimes. So what are you gonna do? Gonna retreat, bring something else out? Because right now I've got what I want. Strafe into what? He chooses to leave it there. Okay, now this here is where the damage becomes dangerous because if he attaches anything else to his Evoltal, like a DCE, then he knocks us out. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 from the Evoltal. I think now would be the correct time to play these cards. So we max Potion. Let's play our hammers. Alright. Okay. We've got some things. We've got some things to work with. We will Mare Move. We've got the Pokemon Center Lady. If we hit an energy, we will start dropping some Feather Lances on things. Now that I see he has a Pokemon Center Lady, you might want to start targeting this Umbreon. Let's play 2 Versus Seekers. He has a Kukui, so I have to keep that in mind. Also got to keep that Pokemon Center Lady in mind. So the damage is definitely going to be a little bit difficult. He ends us out of our hand. It wasn't that great to begin with. So hopefully we see something a little bit better. We pretty much see the exact same things. Here comes that Evoltal, being all big. But he's going to need a lot with that Evoltal though. 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. I really don't want to do this. Because now we can Lysander that up and knock both of these out at the same time. But we need to see a Lysander. But now he has to find a way to move this if he wants to attack with that. And of course we have ways to control its energy should something happen that I don't like. Really wish I had Team Skull Grunt though. Probably would have played that over this. It's really hard to say because in this situation he's not moving this Umbreon, and if he wants to move it, he has to strafe out. And he would have had to attach that DCE there. So, I mean, I didn't see an Olympia in there. Okay, we lose our Pokemon Center Lady, which I was going to use next turn. But hopefully we hit a Lysander, so we can take 4 prizes. It's not a Lysander, but we double puzzle for, you know, he's got the switch. Of course he has the switch. Alright. That sucks. He is not going to like what I'm about to do to him. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. I mean, if he has another DCE, then he knocks out our Pidgeot, and we simply don't want that to happen. Of course, we're going to discard the DCE. I think we double puzzle for probably the enhanced hammer. We already played a supporter this turn, and I want to have a supporter for the next, so I will probably grab this Sycamore. And that's my turn. Keep the basic energy on him so that way he can Evil Ball us. I wish I had a supporter in my hand though, because I would have just grabbed the enhanced hammer and a max potion. Because my hand is set up for another mirror move, but it's not set up for an optimal mirror move. So there's that coming down. We're going to take 80 and hopefully I get a max potion energy. I should. Well, alright. And we still have our Lysander play on deck. I haven't played a supporter, so what do I take? Team Skullgrunt maybe? Just to see what he's working with? I'm fine with that. Or I could take a Team Flare Grunt. Team Skull or Team Flare. He's doing 80 to us. He'll be doing 100. Potentially more if he hits an energy. Because right now he can already attack. So I guess we take the Team Skull Grunt to see what he's working with. Let's see what you got. Alright. We'll take the Darkness Energy. Sure. And I still don't want to play that Crushing Hammer. That's going to be brutal when we come down with a bunch of them. And we Mirror Move for 110? 90. I thought he hit us for 100. Alright. $80, $90, hits us again with anything. And I guess this is why we have that Crushing Hammer still, because we can always potentially disrupt wherever he wants to move his energy with the Y Cyclone attack. So, what is it going to be? He has supporters he can play, or ways to find them. So he has 9 cards left in his deck, so he's not allowed to play a Sycamore anymore. Energy on Umbreon, I'm fine with that. Versus Seeker for probably another N or a Lysander. Pokemon Center Lady will also be a thing. Oh, he heals that Umbreon, okay. Evil Ball for 120. That puts us at what, 90? Shadow Bullets can knock us out. Let's drop a hammer. Okay. I think I want to keep my Mirror Move unless something else happens. Oh, we don't actually have supporters. Okay. We play an N. That's still technically not a supporter, but looks like we're going to be sacrificing this Pidgeot, most likely. That's unfortunate. We just have to hope he doesn't have an energy. Enhanced Hammer, Team Skullgrunt. Those would have been nice to have. We could still take a 2-prize knockout. We eventually get 20 on this Shaman somehow and knock that out with a Feather Lance. That's got 140, which is annoying. So I'm glad I put that 20 damage there. I don't think he knows what to bring out. I mean, you bring out the Umbreon with the Float Stone. Okay. And if he doesn't do something, he's going to timeout. Alright, here comes the Umbreon. Oh, he has Dark-Hole-GX. That could be annoying too. all does our opponent still have left to work with? He's played all his hammers. Oh, he's done nothing. I'm okay with that because that is going to allow me... Actually, I don't know what that's going to allow me to do. I can't really do anything to him until he does something to me. He doesn't have any energy in his hand, so I guess I don't mind playing that for a Team Skull Grunt. Or a Team Flare Grunt. And Mirror Move for nothing. DCEs, 1, 2, 3. He's got one more somewhere. If he gets it, that's going to knock us out. So I really want to hit my Pokemon Center Lady at some point. I will probably Lysander out that Shaman if I don't get like a Pokemon Center Lady next turn and threaten a 4-prize knockout. Alright, Pokemon Center Lady. Thank you. Pidgeot feeling just a little bit better now. Next turn I Lysander to Shaman. If he strafes me, I'm gonna Lysander out the Shaman. And I'm gonna threaten 4-prize knockout. I mean, I wonder what's in like his hand. It's like you did nothing but draw pass for 2 turns, and your turns have taken just as long, and nothing happened. I mean, the way things look, my opponent times out before I do, and all it's doing is making the video last longer. But we'll just do that and end our turn. Like at this point, I wonder if our opponent is just letting the timer like count down to 0, and that's why the turn is ending. It seems like that'll be a pretty salty way to do things, considering my opponent's deck is also trying to mill me out of energy. So your opponent is playing 4 Crushing Hammer. It's got the Dark-Called-GX, Eviltal to dump energy on, enough Disruption and healing. So our opponent just concedes the game. And I think that is going to be the last match there. As you see, quad decks really shouldn't exist in the game. And they only exist because Disruption is so good. And it's annoying to play against, and I understand that. And I would hate for the meta one day to just devolve into quad decks. The meta used to be just quad Suicune because EXs were everywhere, and now decks are probably just going to be quad GXs because it got like 190 HP on the basics. We've got Crushing Hammers, Enhanced Hammers, Team Flare Grunts, Team Skull Grunts to keep energies out of the hand, Puzzle of Time to recover these things. And depending on the quad deck, you can play, and it's annoying, like expanded format is just lock decks, and standard format is turning into lock decks / disruption decks, and nobody wants to play that. And that's mainly the reason why I haven't really been posting videos online, is because I just don't want to play against those type of decks. They're not fun for me to play against. And I know they're not fun for you to sit here and watch, but I just wanted to play that quad Pidgeot deck just to show you that the game right now is not fun. And I want to play fun and interesting decks, but I can't because I won't be allowed to play if I do. But we're going to end this with some pack openings. Let's see, what do we got here? We got a Sun and Moon we can open up. Yeah, we're still waiting 2 more days and we can start opening these guys up. So let's see, we got one we can open here. Rotom Dex, I want an Ultra Ball. So Galio-GX, that's good to have, I guess. I mean, these cards are not necessarily all that bad either. So, we got a GX, which is something that doesn't ever happen to me. I guess we're not opening any of those. Do you have anything else here that's locked? Steam Siege, let's go for it. And a Talonflame. How many of these do I have? 2. Alright, I might actually try to... I'm actually going to stick 2 of these Talonflames in my quad Pidgeot deck. That seems like it could offer just enough jank. And our chest, so we got a rare. Our rare is... Meowstic. We don't necessarily care about that. Do we want to open up this hollow chest? Let's open up this hollow chest. 40 coins. And what's our hollow? Hopefully it's an EX. An Eviltal. How many of these do I have? I don't think I actually own an Eviltal. Oh, it's not going to let me check from here? Oh, that sucks. Alright, well I actually want to check that. So I did own an Eviltal, but I never actually owned, like... Okay, so yeah, these are the only 2 that I actually own. Interesting. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the series of matches. I tried to provide the best experience for you guys. And hope you all subscribe to my channel. Be sure to click that bell icon to get a notification of when I upload a video. And as always, I want to take the time to thank you all for watching my video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.